Good afternoon and welcome to the post-game press conference from the quarterfinal round of the 2020 MEAC Basketball Tournament. Following Norfolk State's 76-45 victory over Howard, the Spartans advance to Friday's semifinal round where they will face either Morgan State or Delaware State. We are joined by head coach Larry Vickers as well as MEAC Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, first team All-MEAC selection Chanette Hicks, and LaDeja James. Coach, congratulations on the win. Start us off with an opening statement.
All right, thank you. Well, first we'll start with Howard. That Howard team, they've been through a lot all year. They played us really close. The first game was probably one of the best games I've been a part of this year, that 83-80 game at Howard. And then the second time we played them was in overtime. So we knew that they were a very capable team of beating us. And I think you saw a fired up team when we came out. Our starts have been a little slow pretty much all year. So it's good to get a good start for once. And it kind of carried over into the second and the third period.
I'll start off with a question for all three of you. Did seeing what happened in the previous game today have anything to do with the hot start?
I'll start. I'll say not really. I mean, we understood that we could lose today, so we weren't concerned with really the other side of the bracket. But, it's things like that sometimes wake you up, a little bit. But, I've been here my share of years, so I told the team, there was a year, 2012, where the 1, 2, and 3 seeds lost back-to-back on the men's side. So seeds aren't important, at this point, and we know anybody could lose. Howard could have easily beat us after us watching Bethune lose.
We'll open the floor for questions for the coach and the student athletes, and we'd like to ask the student athletes to speak directly into your microphones.
Coach, is this the most thorough game your team's playing all year?
It'll be up there. I'm trying to think. Probably for the first 3 quarters, intensity, attention to detail, understanding scout personnel, rotations on the defensive end, it will probably be top 3. Some of the other ones I'll put in the top were kind of losses, but those were earlier in the year against a different opponent. But I felt like today we were locked in overall as a unit.
Chanette, were you aware of how close you were to the first time?
I got aware about fourth quarter, but the whole rest of the game, no, I did not know how close I was.
Were you trying for it once you found out?
No, not really. I mean, it was just if it came to me, if my teammates hit shots, then I would have got another assist. But with the big lead, I kind of figured that I wouldn't be going back in.
And how much was your family situation in the
A lot, actually. I told our team before we went out, before the game even started, that if they don't have anyone to play for my cousin. So I feel like that rubbed off on them, and I feel like we did exactly that.
How much you had about your possible next opponent?
Not really. At this point, we're just going to enjoy the day. Tomorrow, we have a practice early in the morning. And then after that, we'll come and watch the 2 o'clock game. It won't be, I should make them practice at 6, right? But no, it'll probably be about 10. Then we practice around 10 tomorrow. And then we'll come in, see the Del State Morgan team play. We've seen both of those teams twice this year as well, the way the schedule worked out. So hopefully they'll be as locked in and kind of knowing what they do, like we were for Howard today.
Coach, I know that Williams, I'm sure you were aware of the scout, that the point guard, the backup point guard, was out. So she was their primary ball handler and probably their primary scorer. Mm-hmm. What is the difference between not having that for the game today and when you all played for the overtime game up down in Norfolk?
Well, Williams came out probably a little bit in the beginning of the third. I'm not sure what happened. There was some blood on the floor. It must have been probably something with her because she was the only person that came out. But she's played 40 minutes pretty much in all our games that we played. The backup point guard, she really doesn't, against us because the games have been so close. Williams has kind of played the whole time. But she's a really good player. I mean, she had one heck of a career. She was real deserving of our second team all conference. You know, I'll be yelling, prevent her from going right, and she goes right anyway. So, you know, she's a really good player, and, you know, I'll be interested in see what she does in the future as far as playing basketball overseas or what.
LaDeja, I saw that you touched on your cousin AJ, who passed away, you know, earlier this week. You know, of course, I was there at the state yesterday. How much did you take her into this game today?
I knew that coming into this game, like, I had a chip on my shoulder for him because I know, like, the type of player that he was. So just trying to be the best that I can be, help my team out in every aspect. And I just kind of let the game just flow, really. So.
And for you as well, Chanette, because I know you played in the area as well, and you probably had some interactions with AJ as well. What did you kind of take into this game today as well?
Just to give it your all, because life is short and you never know what's going to happen the next day. So just with that situation, making sure we go out there and give it everything we have, because this could be our last one.
And today, you know, of course, 18 points, 9 assists, 8 steals. What do you rank this performance in terms of the ones you've had all season?
I would rank it top 5, I would say, just because I felt good playing with my team. I felt like we were all there for each other, and they just got me going. I got other people going. It was like a great performance for me, I would say. So, top 5.
And it felt even good being, a couple miles away from your high school?
Yeah, just being home felt good, so.
Are you used to that at this point, being so close home?
Yeah, after once we got to conference, I kind of got used to seeing the same faces inside of Norfolk State, used to being home, used to, you know, high school people coming up to me, so, but at first I was not.
We have time for one more question.
Chanette, how much did your background in the ACC help you with the atmosphere here and not being overwhelmed? I saw you smiling a bunch on the court.
It helped a lot because you can have a game against Boston College with no one in the stands, but then you can play against Notre Dame with thousands of people in the stands. So it's just, I really don't think I paid too much attention about the stands and the crowd and stuff like that. I kind of just focus on what's on the court and who's on the court.
All right, ladies, thank you for your time. Congratulations on the win. Good luck on Friday.